Hello and welcome to Dicey Dungeons. I'm a bit into the game. This is not a full playthrough, this is a one video. Just so you guys can see the game, I thought it would be a fun treat for you. I am playing on PlayStation, which I think came out late last year. There's the PS4 and PS5 version. You know me, I'm after those trophies. So, you have to beat the game a lot. You have to beat the game, I think, a total of 36 times plus. That's as far as I know. So I've done 6 episodes with the first 4 characters, working on the 5th, and then I'll do the 6th after. So we're going to do elimination round. Enemies get 10% extra health, all enemy equipment is upgraded. So this is basically just hard mode, so you can still get the gist of what the game is about. It's different for every character. I am starting off with like the most difficult character to learn, so let's see how this works. Tonight on Dicey Dungeons, we join together watching an inevitable failure. How did she know I was recording? But yeah, so normally in this game, you roll attacks, you plop them into the attack, or you roll dice, and you have equipment, and then you put the dice in the equipment, and it does various things. The Witch plays a little differently. The Witch plays, you have a spell book, and you have 4 slots for equipment, and we'll kind of pick it up as we go. But we're going to want to go here first. I love this game, though. This game is so cool. I picked it up on a whim, but the music, the aesthetic, the writing, the characters, I was honestly surprised at how good this game is. And I'm just loving it. It's a great time. So they have 9 HP. My goal is just to do 9 worth of damage, which is possible if you believe in yourself and in each other, but I didn't get it this time. So if I run out of moves, basically, like I don't have anything in my spellbook that corresponds to a 5, and I used my attacks, I can just chunk them, just throw them. Kind of the fail-safe for the Witch. Oof. Owie. Big hit off the rip. Okay, thanks hard mode. So thorns are kind of what they sound like. If I damaged every attack I do, regardless of the damage I do, it'll do 3 back to me. So it actually makes playing the Cauldron kind of risky, because the Cauldron's going to hurt me a lot. Let's see if I might just like... does throwing dice count? Oh, it sure does. Alright, so my Limit Break is charged, which gives me extra dice. Yikers. I'm going to end the turn here. I don't think I'm in any real danger, but I'd like to stop. Yeah, so their move requires an even number, and because they had no even, they couldn't move, which is nice. We like that. We love to see it, actually. Alright, let's see. I'm trying to roll a 2, but the game is being kind of a dick about it. Fuck it, doesn't matter. We still win. Hooray! I'm so talented. So you can be kind of breezy, kind of risky in the beginning. It's always nudge. The first spell I always find with the Witch is always nudge. I don't know if that's on purpose. So nudge, you need at least 2, and then it'll -1 from the dice. So you can kind of put that anywhere. I don't know where I want to put this. Just put it in 3. I probably won't keep it, so I'm not really worried about it. You can also pick which spell you start with. I'm going to go with Infliction, because Infliction just deals 3 damage, no matter what you put in there. But you can only use it once, so it's kind of annoying. So it doesn't matter what I put in here. And I don't have any more attacks, so I'm just going to do this. Throw the other 2. If we can do the same thing next turn, then we'll win next turn. Oh, that's kind of bad. That's not... Could be worse, I guess. Much faster. That's why I want to go with Infliction. Alright, so I leveled up. You can level up to level 6 if you fight every enemy. We get a choice of equipment here when we level up. Ice Shard. You need an odd dice, but it does the dice's damage, and then it freezes an enemy dice. So Freeze will take their highest roll and turn into a 1, which can be good for some enemies and bad for some enemies, so you gotta be careful. And Burning Light does whatever you put in there, but you have to put a 5, or a 4, 5, or a 6, and then it burns a dice. And if they use a dice that's on fire, they take 2 damage. The enemy is pretty good about not using dice that are on fire if they're in danger, so I'd rather do Ice Shard because it's easier to kind of control. So I am definitely going to put this in an even slot. And the reason for that is if I roll an even dice, then I can plop this in and then use an odd dice. So we'll put this we'll put it at 6. Doesn't really matter, but we'll just put it there. And then we got Magic Missile. Magic Missile I'll put at 5 for the same reason. I need an even dice for that, so we would definitely want to put it in the odd slot. Alright, let's see, it's a bit more heavy now, so we got apples to heal, because we just leveled up. I don't need to heal right now. I'm going to use the crystal ball at the top here, so every time you take enough damage, so 9 HP for here, if you take enough damage, it just charges limit break, so you can hold on to it sometimes, but I feel like it's usually better just to get it over with. Alright, let's play Magic Missile here. And then I'll also play Ice Shard. Get these attacks all good and ready. The earlier you get your attacks out, the better. I don't know why I played Ice Shard, though, because I can't actually play it. Unfortunately. I will do another Inflictions. Now we have all 4 slots here. So we'll do Infliction, and no matter what you put into Magic Missile, it always deals 5 damage. Which is nice. So as you can see, it kind of picks up almost immediately. Oof, we're going to see burn on my side now. I think you can throw burn dice at the enemy and they'll take extra damage. I think that's the mechanic. I'm going to do that, so it does 6. So the Ice Shard, it does whatever dice you put in there. So if you put a 1, it'll do 1 damage. You put a 3, it'll do 3, and etc. But it will always freeze the dice. So we'll toss that in there. I'm going to try throwing this. Yeah, so if you throw the burning dice, you don't take damage. I think it does 2 damage instead of 1. So that's just something that you can think about. I only discovered that semi-recently. We're going to level up after this fight too, so I don't need to bother using the healing. Sometimes I think it's worth just like, even though I'm going to have no dice left after this, I think it's worth it just to get the attacks like out on the board. So that's what I'm going to do. Because then we can start using them next turn. So if they have a counting down number like that, it works how you think it would. The numbers, like once you have enough dice like values that to trigger the number, then it'll trigger the attack. Some of those are repeatable too, which can be a pain in the ass. I'll throw that in there. Throw that in there. I'll throw that in there. Alright, 6 more damage. So Frozen can really work, but I mean there's only so much you can do. Like they rolled a 4, a 5, and a 6, like even if I turn the 6 to a 1, they still have the 4 and 5. Poison is lose whatever the poison number is at the start of your turn, and then every turn it drops by 1. Alright. And that should be my victory. I've been playing this a lot. This is a really good, like, I only have like maybe like an hour, and I can usually get like 2 games in. Alright, so with the Witch, when I level up, I think it's level 2, 4, and 6, I can choose to upgrade a spell slot, which means that it'll do the upgraded version of that equipment if I put the attack there, or prepared spell slot, which I think is overall better. So prepared spell slot means that I can now have a second spell ready at the start of the battle, which I think is pretty cool. So I'm going to do a little sneaky here. We're going to do Ice Shard and Magic Missile, so we should be able to do one of them no matter what, and they both are pretty good attacks. Then we get Hall of Mirrors. I don't really like this one. I feel like it takes up too much setup, and it's kind of more of a slow burn. Because you get +1 dice, but for like the next turn, and then so on, but I don't know. Plus you need a 6. It's the whole thing. I just choose not to use it. You usually get it pretty early on in Witch runs. Oh, I got all odd. Or all even. Well, I mean, I know I just talked shit about it, but I literally, it's the only thing I can do right now, so... I'll grab another dice there, and then we'll Magic Missile. Kind of a slow start to a turn. I don't really like that. Oh, this is gonna suck. This is gonna suck hard. So when he does sneeze, it lowers all of his equipment by that number. So he instantly did 12 damage to me in the first turn. What a jerk. That sucks. I hated that. Okay. Definitely want to freeze his dice, but not more than one of them. Let's see. I need an even dice, so I'm gonna have to use the 6 there. Could get a cauldron. That might not be so bad. Put that in there. We'll toss the 3 in there. I got a 2. Okay. Yeah, fuck it. One more dice. Why not? So now he's going to struggle a little bit more because he doesn't have doubles, so he has to like actually activate them one by one, which means he's not going to do nearly as much damage. I got really unlucky on that. If he rolls double 4, 5, or 6, then he attacks with all of his spikes at once. I mean, this should be an easy kill, right? Now I need, I think, 3 or 4 victories to win, because enemy XP goes up after time. Take both these heals, because we're about to enter a new floor anyway. So this is the shop. I've been slowly earning money with each of these battles, so that's what I'm going to kind of deal with here. Alright, so I do like Magic Spear. That's a pretty good one. So the icon below the equipment, because it has 2 squares instead of 1, it means you need doubles of whatever number you put that in. So if I put this in the number 1 slot, I would need to roll 2 1s, Snake Eyes, to even activate it. But you can start with it. You can just have it as one of your prepared spells. So it's not a total wash. I find if you have ones that take 2 to activate, that's probably the best way to do it. Is just put it in as a prepared slot, and then you just start with it. Problem is, it does 10 damage off a 6 die, so that's pretty good, but it does require you to have a 6, which can be kind of a pain in the ass. That being said, I think I had like 4 of them in the last match, so we'll go for it. I am going to replace Nudge, because I just don't see myself using it. And then I might change Magic Missile, Magic Spear. I'll still play Magic Missile if I got a 5, but we're just going to do this just so I have some of the bases covered. I can't really do anything if I get a 4 or a 2, but if I get a 2 I can do Infliction, and 4 is Hall of Mirrors. I need something to replace Hall of Mirrors. That'll come soon. Level 3! Alright, so yeah, I think I'll go here. Although this one leads to a chest and the shop, so I'm gonna go here first. But it's the baby squid, it's so cute! Roll the 6 right off the rip, love that. Half their health is gone. I could play Magic Missile here, but I can also just play a 5 and just do that. I'm gonna activate the Crystal Ball here, just to give myself more options. I might be able to kill it this turn. It's not too hard to kill in one hit when you start getting a decent rolls and decent abilities, but I'm still grateful when I do it. Alright, I got 3 coins. I'm working on a new slogan for the shop. Spend your coins here. There's literally nowhere else. What do you think? It's pretty effective. So there's a silver cauldron and a gold cauldron. They work the same way as the one we already have, except one spits out odd and the other one spits out even. I kind of think that with Magic Missile and Magic Spear, I should really try and look for the gold one, because that'll be more effective. Hex will just give you Weaken or Shock, but doesn't do any damage. Weaken makes one of their equipment weaker, and then Shock makes it so you have to like unlock it. Like you have to put any dice in, and then it unlocks it, and then you can play it. So it just makes it take more dice to play moves, but not really interested in either of those for my current build. Ooh, Fury. Okay. So this also needs a 6, and it doubles the, it makes it so you do your next action, or your next attack twice, which isn't terrible. So I'll replace Hall of Mirrors, but I don't really see myself using it. It just takes a little bit more setup than I'd like. It is undoubtedly good, but just on the Witch it's not as good. There are other characters that use, like, Fury a little bit better. Start with another 6. Love to see it. I'm going to do Infliction for the 2, and then for the odd, we'll just do that to freeze. Cool. So as you can see, there's like you get a rhythm down for it. Alright, rocks. This guy sucks to fight in this. Okay. But freezing him definitely helps. Alright, another 6. Okay. Game has handed me the victory there. I'll take it. 2 turns is not bad. And another level up. Doppel dice, double dice value, or duplicate. Duplicated dice. This one you can only do 1 through 3. This one you can only do 4, 5, 6. Might do duplicate. Having multiple 6s could be cool. I'll get rid of Fury. I'm not going to use Fury. Cost a little bit too high for my liking. There's the gold cauldron. I think I will replace the normal cauldron with that. I think that might be good if I need to missile up. The vacuum can be kind of a jerk. He can suck blood, which doesn't make sense, but he can do it. Do that. And then I guess we're playing duplicate. Just because I got a dice I gotta use. Yeah, so he has blood suck, which drains health on whatever he does, and he has blind. Blind is actually a huge pain in the ass because you can't see what your dice do. Also, I guess I don't need it here, so that's fine. Are you an odd dice? I had a 1, for fuck's sake. Alright, I'll just throw it. I'm getting really lucky with these 6s, and that luck's gonna wear off, and I'll be like, why am I so weak now? Let's take that for the heal. Level 4! Ooh, this is a bit thicker. Fight this guy. I don't think freeze really affects him. I think all of his moves require odd dice. So if I use an odd dice, which is a 1, or if I freeze this dice, it'll guarantee that he can play it, and it'll do 2 damage to me and freeze a dice. So that'll be a pain in the ass. I kind of want to avoid that. I will use my crystal ball here. That's 10 right there. He is definitely packing a little more health than we had before. What can I do here? Magic Missile is definitely a good one here. Can I play 2 Magic Missile? I can. So we'll do another set of damage here. Yeah, I'm gonna avoid Ice Shard. I think I'll play Infliction over Ice Shard. Actually, there we go. Could play it if I had another dice, but that's fine. All right, so he only got 1 odd dice. It was a hefty hit, but he only got 1, so that's nice. It doesn't really matter if I draw a 1 because I have Infliction, which takes any dice, so just do that. And then I can only play 1 of these. That's fine, though. And I'll just throw it. Hey, only 1 odd one again. It's only 1. Nice. Getting really lucky here. He can really fuck you up if he draws all the wrong dice. Hey, this sucks. Kind of wish you hadn't done this. Oh, actually, I didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. I'll replace Infliction with the Cauldron, because this will guarantee me an even dice so that I can play Magic Missile and then kill him. So that's how it kind of works together. You can, the Witch especially, you can really synergize your stuff together. Inferno. Do whatever the 2 dice you do as damage. And there's Shockwave, which does the same thing, but instead of burn, it does weaken. I think I might do this one. Weakening the enemy's attacks is pretty good. I'll get rid of Duplicate. I'm not using it. I think if I get another spell slot, I'll add Shockwave to like the base set that we get. But I think the next one it's gonna offer me an extra dice per turn as well, which I think is really good for the Witch. Yeah, on we go. I could have healed before this, that's fine though. This guy I don't mind freezing, so he's fine. Gold Cauldron. Turn to even. Could play another Ice Shard, I guess. I don't really have anything else I can do. Oh, wait, what am I talking about? I have the Magic Spear. Duh. Eat shit, nerd. So he only draws 1 dice per turn, but he's kind of weird, whereas like all his attacks are the same. He gets the Keyblade, which you do damage, and then it returns the dice. So you gotta be careful with him. Especially the upgraded version. I think he gains 1 dice per turn, but I might have made that up. That might be fictional. Did not get a 6. Womp womp. Did get Shockwave, though. That could be nice. I can't do anything this turn, though. I could roll, or I could use my ability to roll more, but... Actually, he's going to guarantee you 4 damage. That's going to charge it up decently. So that would be wasted. It also just drew a 6, so he's dead. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. I'm definitely healing now. This guy could be a huge pain in the ass. There's some challenges that this guy is like an absolute fucking menace to. Because he can curse and blind you. Curse is like maybe the most annoying ability in this game. I could just do this and weaken one of his attacks, but I don't know if that works. I could also do the gold cauldron. I could do both. Let's do the gold cauldron first, just see what we get here. Change the 4 into a 6. Perfect, that's what I wanted. Alright, not too shabby. Nice. He has so many dice. So he gets camouflage, all it takes is 5, and it blinds 4 of my dice. He gets curse, and they can just hit me. This dude sucks. Alright, this can be a bit tough here. I don't remember if this carries blind over. It might. I'm going to try to see if any of them are a 6 first. It's okay, so I know none of them are a 6. I could try the ice shard and see if any of them are odd, but... Oh, can you not? Oh, that's funny. It won't tell you which one it is. I'm just playing a random ability. Oh, I've never tried that before. I don't know. Let's try this. It was in fact odd. Okay. I didn't really pay attention to his health. I don't know what that was. Okay, so that's the curse. It just eliminates the equipment for that turn. I don't know if in the spell book, that might like actually just eliminate it completely, which would be kind of a pain in the ass. I'll have to check next turn. I think it did. I think it just deleted it. God, this is what I mean. It's like he gets so many dice, he has so many attacks, and he just has just a prick. He does so much damage. I am cursed again, so I gotta be careful and probably try and get rid of my dice. Yeah. So you'll only be cursed once. Curse, I think, is a 50% chance to erase an equipment. So that's what I'm dealing with here. Alright. The good news with Shockwave is that I can kind of just, like, do whatever. I did get cursed again, but now he can only blind 1 of my dice, so that did help. 3s. I can make another magic spear if I wanted to, but I don't really want to. Alright, it's not a 6. Oh, Ice Shard came back. Okay, so it is just for that turn. Not odd. Okay. So that means it's a 2, a 4, or a 6. When I do this, we'll freeze one of his dice, and then we'll just play the other 2 here. So close. So close. Okay. Alright, good. It didn't do the blind one again. He keeps drawing 2s, you prick. Also, his overwhelm attack gets real bad real fast. It gets really nasty. Are you 6? No. Are you one of these? You are. Okay. And again, you barge in while I sleep. Lane for ages in unvaded sleeps. Not so uninvaded now. I hope you're pleased with yourself. Sometimes when you beat an enemy, they'll have a little dialogue. It's not always. Yeah, so you get an extra dice. Or my brain, my heart says prepared spell slot, but my brain says extra dice is going to be better, so I'm going to take the dice. They only offer that once. Most other characters get more dice just over time. Not the witch. The witch actually has a huge amount of trouble getting more dice. So this is pretty good. It takes 7, but you inflict shock, which requires 2 dice to play an equipment. Burn, which damages 2 if you do it. And freeze, which takes the highest and turns it into a 1. It's good. I don't think it's worth 7. There are some builds where you can like automatically lower the counter as you go, and this is not one of them, so I'm going to leave Catastrophe behind. I just don't think it's good for my current build. Alright, level 5. This is the last one before the boss. Ooh, this is a new enemy. I don't think I've seen this one before. Bounty Hunter. Oh, I've seen it once, and I was kind of scared by it. Oh, there's 4 enemies here. That's so many. This is a small map, too. I only have a shop. I don't have any more equipment. I didn't get any upgrades. That's weird. Oh, I guess there are no upgrades on the Witch's Path. Alright, we got the 6. That's good. What does he do? Do 5 damage. Add 2 each use with every 7 he does. Yoink. Borrow equipment until next turn. That could be a pain in the ass. And I don't have an odd. This would have been a great time to freeze his dice, so that's kind of annoying. I will play Shockwave, though. That can also trip him up. Because he only has 2 equipment, so weakening it really affects him. Yeah, borrow equipment next turn. He nerds a 6, but it didn't matter. He drew a 6. Oh, that sucks. Hey, don't do that again. That was kind of shitty. Oh, yeah, he literally, like, you can't even use it that turn. That does suck. Okay. I'm gonna roll my extra dice, because I think he's gonna do enough damage to warrant it. I'm just gonna play a new magic spear, I think, right? Maybe? Her, perhaps? There's only so much I can do here. So that'll be 3, 3, and then I'll have 2 4s, 2 6. So this is the only odd I have in my hand, so I can't really grab another magic spear. Unfortunately. I can do a shockwave, though. I think that's what I'm going to currently do. So I'll do this, because I definitely want to freeze one of his dice. He gets so many. And then we'll do 10 damage here, I guess. I have 2. I might change this to Infliction, just for the turn. I guess for another turn, too. And we'll be ready. Trying alternative solutions. Okay, so only do 4 damage electromagnet. It's not going to go up. He did borrow my equipment again, which sucks. He did Snake Eyes for some reason, even though he could have done 6 damage. That's weird. Ugh, stop fucking being a prick about this. Alright. That was annoying. He kind of sucked. His attacks were simple, but he was not fun. I definitely need to heal up here. So when I beat the 4th one, I'll get the last level up. You don't have to fight every monster here, but that is the only way to max out your level, is to beat every monster. My entire time I've played this, I've fought every single monster and reached level 6, so I'm gonna keep that going and keep trying. We'll do Rhino Beetle though. The other two have kind of weird movesets. Magic Spear, Ice Shard. I can make another Magic Spear. That's crazy. I don't know that I need to do that though. I might just throw the dice. I'm like, what are the odds of me drawing 2 6s? So he's the Battle Axe, which doubles whatever you put in, but there's a max of 4. I did draw a 1, so we were halfway there. Whoa! Yes, this will work. I'll do the Gold Cauldron. I'll hit him with this again. And I'll hit him with this to see what I get. We got a 2, so I can draw an Infliction for next turn. Okay. All 1s, baby. That was a really good. He went from rolling 2 6s to all 1s. That's wild. Okay. Alright, what do we got in the shop here? Absolute 0, do 25 damage, freeze all dice. That could be good, but 24 is a lot. Although, I haven't really used it before, and I kind of need to... There is a trophy for getting 5 freeze at once, and I think all the bosses have at least 5 dice, so... I might grab that. I don't know what to give up for it, though. That could be tough. I think I'll get rid of Ice Shard. Right? Yeah, that makes sense. I'll get rid of Ice Shard, because it effectively does the same thing. But I'll change my starting spell to Shockwave. I think that'll be a little better. Before I go to the boss, I'll try and remember to change Absolute 0 to one of the starting ones, because it'll be a little easier during the boss to get to that 24. Did not draw a 6. Womp womp. I did draw a Magic Missile though. That's pretty cool. Yeah, okay. Just doing the math in my head if I could do it. There we go. Alright. That sucks for his rolls. Okay, so he has Burning Light, which is going to burn me. And he also has Vanish. Vanish is an interesting one, and it's going to really fuck up my plan for this next turn. Vanish makes it so if you roll doubles, it erases the second dice. Which is not bueno. I think I can win this turn, but I am going to have to take 2 damage for it. Yeah, that's fine. Da 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 do bounce bounce. I love it when your contestants win. Your victory song is so much fun. Oh, he means this. He means the sound in the background. That's funny. It's fun. Some of the enemies are like antagonistic towards you, and some of them are just like, yeah, good job. And I'm like, oh. I appreciate the dichotomy. Alright, Gargoyle is kind of a pain. He can attack you a lot, and if he rolls a 1, he locks your dice. He can lock up the 2 dice too. We are also now close enough to the boss where I kind of want to hold on my limit break so I can start with it. So that's why I'm choosing not to use it here. I'm going to use a Gold Cauldron here to try and boost the damage I can do. Oh boy, that worked. Yeah. I'll do 10 here. So we can one of his attacks. So yeah, he gets Avalanche, which means it requires above a 3. He'll do 4 damage, but then he gets a dice back and the dice is lower. We want him to roll 2s, because if he rolls 2s, he can't do anything. Okay. Let's get 18 left. Let's try and reroll that. Not what I wanted. I want to do another one. I might do another one. Yeah. We'll reroll the 2. To another 2. Okay. Alright, game. That's fine. Let me change one of these gold coins to Infliction, so I can do that next turn. Yep. Okay, you get a 1, so he's gonna lock the dice. You got another 1, he's gonna lock another dice. Damn it. So when you lock dice, that's right, you can't use them. There's nothing you can do. They're just stuck like that until the end of the turn, which sucks. And you can't throw them either. Alright, I need to do... Fuck, I need to do 7 damage. Alright, I need to roll a 4 or a 6. Or I'm sorry, I need to do 8 damage. So I need to roll a 4 or a 6. I have a 2/3 chance. Let's go! Okay, we're good. I guess I didn't need to, because I used that one attack. That's fine. Alright, we're going to take another prepared spell slot, maybe? I'm thinking about it now. Yeah, we'll do another prepared slot. We'll change that one to absolute 0. Cool, cool, cool. If we don't get absolute 0 off, that's fine. I'm just going to try for it. Ooh, I think it'll be it's very effective against you, actually. Buster just has 4 Fire Breath attacks, which I'll take 5 to activate. So freeze is actually his like kryptonite. The time for a nap or a fight. I know. So a fight then a nap. He's supposed to be like kind of like a dog, I guess. I don't really know. Alright, definitely activate the limit break here. Ooh, those are some good dice. Some good dice. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna do the 6. That's wasted damage if I don't. I could pour everything else here, but I want to weaken at least one of his attacks. Oh, we're getting real close. That's good. I like that. We should have that next turn. Okay. Oh, he only has 4 dice. I'm not going to get the 5 frozen. That sucks. I didn't know. I didn't know. So yeah, each one of these does 6 damage, and he burns a dice. So he does a lot of damage fast. So you need to kill him equally fast. Alright, I think... I'm trying to think if I have enough to do all of these. I don't, but I'll still do this part at least. This will do a lot of damage, that's good. Oh, actually now I have enough. I forgot about Limit Break. Perfect. Drop a 6 there. And I think we win. That easy. Elimination round 5. I just think you'll be doing so well at all this fighting. So sure, stick with it. Let's spin the wheel yet again. Alright, so we're going to spin the wheel. This is where it's important, okay? What we don't want is to land on the skull. The skull would be really bad, okay? We want to land on anything else. I'll take any rewards we can get because we can put them back into our characters. Oh, come on. Fuck! That's like the... what are we on 4? 1 plus 18, 19 plus... It's like the 23rd time in a row I've landed on that skull. It's ridiculous. My luck is terrible. I don't know how it always happens. I must be doing something wrong. Actually, yeah, that was the 23rd. Challenge complete. Complete any 5 elimination round episodes. Oh, we got the bounty hunter. Being sent back to Planet X of 5 goo. Motorbikes, soft, delicious earth food. Carrier could go to from a distance. To win a lifetime supply of apricots. So this shows why everyone entered the dungeon. And then some secret stuff about them. My favorite is this one. Which is, hold on, where is it? Reason for entering the dungeons. I mean to stop climate change, of course. Wait, isn't that why everyone's here? Do you all have other wishes? That seems irresponsible under the circumstances, I'll be honest. Which I really appreciate. I think that's funny. Alright. So now we're gonna do the parallel universe version. Enemies are still extra tough, but all the status effects are different, and all the equipment is like bizarro. Ah, my lovely little witch. Your friends are getting close to giving up, you know. Oh, I should mention, so each dice has different motivation for coming into the dungeon. The first one, the warrior, he wants a monster truck. That's it. The second one, the thief, wants $1 billion. The third one, the inventor, or the robot, wants to... what's the fourth... Or what does the robot want again? Oh, I think the robot wants... I get the robot and the inventor confused. One of them wants to know all knowledge in the universe, and the other one wants to not have to sleep anymore. Then the witch wants 50 million followers on social media. And then I forget what the last one wants. Your friends are getting close to giving up, you know. But I'll tell you what, if you quit first, I won't make you fight the next round of contestants. I'll let you have a go as the Dicey Dungeon social media intern instead. You know what? You can just go and... No swearing, my dear. Remember, we're on television. You can just go and make other recruitment arrangements, because I'm not doing anything for you. Ever. When I get out, I'm going to tell everyone just how evil you are. When you get out. Every time I think you start to understand your situation, you make it clear that you really, really don't. Maybe another fight or two will help to clear it up. So the lore, quote-unquote, is that everyone has different reasons for coming in, but you slowly realize, oh, there's no winning. Oh, what is this? Do 1 damage, reroll dice, cost 1 magic, return 2 dice. What? And then Snapdragon. Do 3 damage on 6, gain 2 mana. Oh my god, there's mana now? What? Or mana? Let's change it to Snapdragon just in case. So they're like alternate versions of all your normal spells. This is the Space Marine. He's just charging away. Oh, I have 2 mana now, okay. Mana is used to grant bonus powers on certain cards. Disappears at the end of the fight. Oh, okay. Do 1 damage, reroll dice, cost 1 mana, return 2 dice. So if I like... Oh, it just automatically triggers. Oh, that's helpful. Okay. Let's do another one then. And, you know what? I'm thinking... Well, I can't do it there, but I'll just throw it at him. That's pretty cool. I like the mana system. So he only has 1 attack, it's 20 charge, and it does 10 damage, it's Plasma Cannon. It is kind of tough, because if he does hit you with it, it does a ton of damage, but he rarely hits you with it, so you're fine. Nice. He's a pretty easy one. There's another one that's pretty easy, because he only has 6 HP, it's the Frog. But if he hits you once, it's tough. Vice Grip, return 2 of the difference between dice. So if I remember correctly, this works best when you have, like, a range between your dice. So if you put like a 1 and a 6, I think it'll return like, because the difference is 5, it'll return a 2 and a 3. A little too complicated for this kind of run, if I'm being honest. I don't really like Vice Grip. There are other like versions of getting more dice that I prefer to that one. Let's grab a fruit bowl while we're here. And then I need to do a 6, which I don't have. So we'll just do this instead. Let's do damage. Oh, I did get a dice back. How? Oh, because it rerolls the dice no matter what. Okay, that's fine. Grab another fruit bowl. So the robot, or Robobot, just has a ray gun, which means if they roll a 3 or higher, they're going to damage me with that dice, so I have to be careful. I think I win no matter what I play here. So the witch has a lot of abilities that just like do the same damage no matter what dice you put into them. That's not really the norm. Most dice in this game, oh, if mana is below or it's greater than 2, inflict freeze, and it needs to be odd. Oh, so that's just work. That's just a different version of the snow one. Lucky 7 is interesting. 7's not that hard to roll with dice. I think it's the most common you can roll between 2 dice. Because 2 and 5 make 7, 1 and 6 make 7, and then 3 and 4 make 7. So that could be easy enough to do. It's just I'd rather start with it if I have it though, because that's gonna be kind of a pain to pull off. It does return a dice, and it does 7, so that's pretty cool. I'll just put it wherever. It doesn't really matter. I'll put it in 6. This is gonna be risky. I'm not gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna get cucked by this immediately and get really upset at myself. Alright. That glowing enemy in the bottom right is a super enemy. They're just tougher versions of themselves, but we're already playing on kind of hard mode, so they don't really get that much tougher. They just have like a little bit more HP. I think it normally upgrades their equipment because we're on parallel universe. They're separated anyway. Alright, so like I said, 3 and 4 makes 7. Do 7 damage. Add Snapdragon into the mix. We'll do that. That's not too bad. Man, 3 dice is really limiting though. I gotta be careful. Speaking of being careful, let me just do it here. Okay. The more dice you have, it's much easier to make a 7. So we'll do 2, then 5, and that's math. We're doing maths. Alright. Can't wait for another spell slot. It's gonna be so fun. Mirror Cauldron. Minimum of 4, so you need 4, 5, or 6. Get a new dice on 6 plus 1 dice this fight. Oh, interesting. So it's a better version of the mirror. I actually don't hate that. Getting a new dice, I guess it's just a reroll, but on a 6 you get +1. I don't know. That's all right. I still don't really see myself using that. I think it's better than the original, but I still don't think it's that good. Super enemy, weak to ice. Should have picked the ice attack. Fucking idiot, loser, dumbass. All right, 7 again. And then I guess Mirror Cauldron, right? I don't really have any other options. I don't want to play it, but I have to. Oh, it gave me a 6. Okay, that's not bad. Do I put another lucky 7? There's no fucking way I trigger 2 of them. Yeah, no, that's gonna be a wash. Let's throw that away. Oh my god, that's so cheap. That's so cheap to trigger. Oh my god. Okay. So burn works differently than it did in the original. So in the normal game, burn does damage as you use it. It's actually kind of vicious in this game. Or in the parallel universe. Burning dice can be used in equipment, but will disable that equipment for the rest of the turn and for the next turn. So it's a pain in the ass. I don't know if it fucks up if you put it over here, but I don't really care about Mirror Cauldron. And this will give me another dice, so I'll just do that. Alright, I got a 2. That's actually good. I wanted a 2. Oh, but I can use the 7. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get risky. I got the 2 back. Perfect. That's exactly what I needed. And then I get more mana when I do this. Alright, alright. This is all coming up. Okay, here we go. That's a good turn. That was a damn good turn. This one's gonna suck. I'm gonna get hit for 8, and then I get 2 burning dice. The good news is burning dice aren't as much of a threat when you have multiple equipment, or if you just, like, are on the last turn, because it doesn't matter. It doesn't carry over to the next battle, so if it gets disabled, that's fine. I'm gonna take another spell slot. Upgrading is good for most characters. I feel like the Witch doesn't really need upgrades that badly. And I'll put Snapdragon instead of Fruit Bowl. Although Fruit Bowl does let me reroll. Yeah, it's fine. I don't need Fruit Bowl. Ooh, Moonlight Spears. That's the different version of that. Oh, that's fun. Do 10 damage. If your mana is above 8, do double. Blue Ocean, do whatever you put in there, 4, 5, or 6 damage. If you have 2 mana, you'll also heal 3. Stew Pot, do 1 damage, reroll dice. If mana is greater than 6, return 5 or 6. These are all pretty neat. I kind of want to do Moonlight Spear again, because that worked out really well for us. I might replace the 7 with Moonlight Spear, because it does more damage. Let's see. Put that there, because I'm not going to get it out normally. Snapdragon is good, but I might do Fruit Bowl instead, because this lets me reroll at least. So if I don't get a 6, I can at least try with the Fruit Bowl to reroll, and if I don't get that, then I'm kind of fucked. I have to pick a new dice. I would prefer more attack dice. Currently, I only really have Snapdragon and Moonlight Spear. I guess Lucky 7 too, but the rest aren't as good. I also wish I hadn't put Lucky 7 on 6 now, because I'm going to use my 6s for Moonlight Spear. So that's going to really screw me over. You can't, as far as I know, you can't swap these around. Like, you can't swap the order in your spellbook, which is a good difficulty thing, but it's kind of annoying. And if you can, I have no fucking idea how. So just leave it at that. Alright, our fucking nemesis from last time. Oh, bother. I'm so sneezy. Did not get a 6. Devastating. Still didn't get a 6. Still devastating. I could do Mirror Cauldron, but that's not going to help me here either. Vice Grip isn't going to help. Snapdragon would be decent. Fruit Bowl might be fine. Just reroll one, I guess. Get a 3. That sucks too. Mirror Cauldron, because then it'll let me reroll again. Got a 4. God damn it. Alright. That sucks. Yeah. Not really much I can do here. That's alright, though. Kind of a waste of my crystal ball, but we'll use it again next turn. Alright, so his attacks aren't upgraded here, so they normally cost 6. When they cost 4 in the last one, it was very dangerous. I thought their equipment was supposed to be upgraded. Wow, this kind of sucks too. Jesus. Give me better rolls. What the fuck? I'm dying here. Give me a 6. Fuck. Alright, well. Let me do this. I'll replace the Mirror Cauldron with another Snapdragon just to speed this along a little bit. Uh-oh. Actually, okay, so he got 3, so it lowers all of his by 3. That's not as bad. It's bad when it's a high number. Alright, finally got a 6, thank you. Doesn't matter now. Huh? Huh? Oh, I hate it when the sneeze doesn't ever... Achoo! Cute. Level 3. This one kind of sucks. I don't really know which way to go here. I guess this way, right? There is no healing over here, so I should be a little careful. The Haunted Jar's whole thing is it likes to poison, so I gotta be careful. Snapdragon, and then I will play... I guess it doesn't really matter what I play here, right? I'll do that one because it gets me extra damage. And I got mana. That's sick. So I have a lot of... I saw a lot of spells that require mana. I keep going back and forth on mana and mana. I'm going to say mana. That's why I always say it. I keep going back or I keep seeing ones that like have effects that if you have mana, but I haven't seen that many like help you generate it. So I don't really know what to do here. Oh, poison works differently now. So this is basically how shock normally works. Is where you need to put a dice in there, except shock doesn't have a number. And you just need any dice, but I have to use this 3 here. It's the highest one I had. Fruit Bowl, reroll again. And then, bam! Nice. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Candle. Dice value -1, lose 1 HP. And you need at least 2. I don't really like that. I think that's kind of a bad one, actually. The losing HP is stupid. Like, there's no reason why, even if it's reusable. This is to help you get, like, the lower ones easier, but all my good ones are in the high spots, so it doesn't really matter. I could see Candle being useful in specific builds. This is not one of those. Alright. I'll put another Fruit Bowl out. Just cuz. Ooh, now I can play Snapdragon. There we go. So his unupgraded attacks are much better. So you can use the rocks once per battle, but they do whatever dice damage you put in. Which can be a little cringe. Oh, hell yeah. You're so fucked. You don't even know. I can't really do anything else here. Oh, wait a second. I can just throw it. I keep forgetting I can throw my dice. Okay. Magnifying Glass. Maximum of 3. Double the dice value. If you have mana or mana, then it does triples the value. Daffodil. You need a 4, 5, or 6. Dice value -1. At the start of turn, get mana. Ooh. Okay, so this generates mana. That's not bad. But I don't really have anything that like really benefits from mana, I don't think. I mean, neither of these are that good, so let's put Daffodil, I guess. If I get another spell slot, I'll do that. I mean, I'll use it instead of Vice Grip. Who cares? I don't think it hurts to put it there, because all it does is just, like, affect your dice. It's not like something you have to use. Flower Pot. Get a new dice. On 4, gain mana. Sunburn. Do damage. You need at least 4, 5, or 6. If you have mana, it'll burn a dice. That's just a worse version of whatever the light one was from the normal game. I mean, I don't hate the flower pot one. You get a new dice. That's pretty cool. I wish it was get a dice like above a certain number or something, but that's alright. Sunburn doesn't really seem useful. Needing a 4, 5, or 6 kind of sucks. Fucking, I got money to burn. I'll do that instead of Mirror Cauldron. Yeah, let's pop a Dandelion out here. Just to help start boosting it, I guess. And then roll that. Okay, no, I need a 1. It just makes the dice value go down. I can also... So we'll play that first. And then let's play another fruit bowl because I got nothing else to do. Actually, that's not true. I got a crystal ball. Let's go. Bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. I don't really know what to do here. Oh, yes I do. I can literally play another Moonlight Spear and then just play it. That's the true answer. That was nice. That was a crazy roll too. The odds of that are pretty low. Alright, level 4. There's the climate change advocate. She has another one that's all about counting down, so we'll see how this works out. 5, damn it. I don't actually want 5s. Yeah. I think you can only use this once per thing, and I can't use it here anyway. This sucks. I mean, I could print another Moonlight Sphere, but, like, I think I'd rather just do the 2 damage. So yeah, she gets different weather every turn. Or not every turn, but she starts with different weather. So once she's out of all these thunderstorms, she'll use Mood Change, and then it'll change the attacks. But that has a lot of damage and a lot of shock. Oh, you have to use HP to unshock it? Fuck, dude, this sucks. Alright. I'll put the Daffodil over this, just so I don't have to deal with it. It didn't give me any mana either because it was shocked. That sucks. And I'll do a Snapdragon here. Not ideal, but I'd rather still do damage and not really take much more because I am kind of jacked up. God, so many high rolls too. More fucking thunderstorms. Stop it. Alright, let's roll some more dice. Let's see. Alright, I have to unshock this one because I need the damage. I got a lot of 2s here. A lot of Snapdragons. Also, sorry, just like smacked my mouth. I don't know what the fuck that was. I'm getting old. Just makes sounds like that now. Oh, that time I did gain now. Okay, that's not too bad. Carlos sent me a text that just said "fuck, he got me," and he just sends me a picture of his phone like app screen, and he shows the new logo for Twitter. I'm like, oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for you in this trying time. Man, she's kicking my ass. Oh, I didn't want to unshock that. No. I'm just gonna try and mash X to do Snapdragon. Hey, don't do 12 damage this turn. Can you do me a favor? Thank you. Thank God she rolled low. If she rolled high, she absolutely could have killed me this turn. And I'm honestly not out of the woods. I hope I level up after this battle, because I was not keeping track of my HP, and she is decimating me. Extra dice, please. That didn't really help. Gonna be honest. I'll put another one over there. That should be enough. Yikers. What is my XP at? Oh no. Oh god. I'm so fucked. I'm so fucked, dude. Gladioli. Do the damage, gain mana on 2 or less. Oh, that's pretty awesome, actually. That's super good. I'm gonna get rid of one of these. Let's get rid of the, yeah, we'll get rid of Flower Pot. Daffodil's better, I think. And then I'm gonna change Fruit Bowl to Gladioli. It doesn't give me a reroll, but I think it's worth it on its own. Doesn't matter anyway. I'm so fucked here. I need to beat this guy who's already a super enemy, and I need to get all of that health after. One of which I think isn't health at all. I think might be an enemy. I think it's the one directly behind him. Oh man, I need you to roll low. Not me. Play a Fruit Ball. Let's do this. 5 damage. Give me that reroll. Is not what I needed. I did get another Gladioli though. Oh, I'm dead. It's over. Oh no, he needs odd. Oh my god, this is too stressful. I need a 6. Fuck. I am getting cucked right now. That's not gonna help me here. Ow. Alright. I need you to roll badly again. I am so fucked. It's over. Yep, it's over. I'm dead. Fuck! I was doing so well. Ah! No! God, the weather lady kicked the shit out of me. I kept getting such bad rolls. And Shock is so much worse in the Peril universe. This is the hardest character to play as rated by the game, for what it's worth. So, let's take that as a W, I guess. But yeah, I agree. I've definitely lost the most on the Witch. I think I beat all 4 of these guys, maybe losing like once or twice, like on all 24 episodes. Oh, I got my number wrong too. I got my math wrong. 24 plus 1 is 25 plus 4. So I was on my like 29th one when I... Anyway, that's Dicey Dungeons. It's available everywhere. You can buy this on mobile if you wanted to. This is I played the app for a little bit before it came to PlayStation because I was like, oh, this seems like a cool game. I wonder if I like it. And then I played it and I was like, yep, I do like it. So you too could enjoy this game. But I think it's a lot of fun. Big fan of roguelikes. I was kind of turned off by the dice originally because there's just so much RNG involved, as evidenced by what just fucking happened there. But the game gives you enough to kind of control it. You'll get some bad ones eventually, some bad runs eventually, where the enemy just keeps rolling high and you keep rolling low. But like overall, it's pretty good. So the just to give an overview, Doofus over here is pretty straightforward. It's just like you get a bunch of equipment that's like put a dice in and it'll do whatever damage is on the dice. So like 1 through 6. Thief is kind of like that too, but he's also about like using like ones and getting like good abilities with his ones. Robot, and he also steals 1 equipment each turn from the enemy. So like you always get to use their own equipment, which is fun. The robot will make gadgets, or no, is that the inventor that makes gadgets? What does the robot do again? Oh, the robot is really fun to play as, actually. The robot might be my favorite character. I just want to show this off real quick, just to smash through. Yeah, I get it, thank you. Just run right into a battle. So the robot is probably the most fun to play as, in my opinion. Because instead of rolling dice, you have like a meter. And when you roll it, it like charges up. And if you get to 9, or if you get to the max, you get a jackpot, which gives you a bunch of things. But you also, like, if you fail, like I'll show right here, all of your equipment goes away, and you're basically fucked for that turn. So it's very much like risk reward. Like, does it make sense to attack here, or should I save it, or whatnot? There's equipment that will do more damage if you get a jackpot and stuff like too. It's honestly my favorite one to play. And it just gets better and better. But yeah, so there's that. The inventor, who you'll take one of your equipment every turn and turn it into a free like attack for the next battle. That's a lot of fun to play with. And then you saw the Witch. The Jester is all about like playing from like a card deck, so it's almost like a deck builder, which is wild. They all play very differently. except maybe the Thief and the Warrior. They play different enough, but like those are the two closest. The Robot's a ton of fun. The Inventor's a ton of fun. The Witch, while complicated, is fun. I do like the Witch. The Jester's fun too. I've only played one with them though. But yeah, that's Dicey Dungeons. Hope you guys enjoyed. I thought I'd just play a random video here, just show off some of the stuff I've been playing, see if you enjoy it. But I think it's available on almost all platforms. I know it's Android. I think it's iOS. I'm not sure. Steam, I think, PlayStation, Xbox. I think it's on Switch, but I'm saying that out my ass. I don't know if it's on Switch. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy. And we'll see you in the next video. Adios.